Hey guys, what's happening? This is Bharat Nagpal. Sony just launched the Xperia XZ in India. So we're going to be checking it out. Let's get started. So the Xperia XZ is Sony's 2016 flagship. It was launched at IFA in Berlin in September and it is coming to India on October 10th. The company has launched the phone in India for a price of 51,990. However, it will be going on sale for 49,990. For those who pre-order the phone, they'll also be getting a Sony Smartband Talk worth rupees 8,990. Now Sony's latest flagship is what seems to be a truer flagship than what we saw with the Xperia XA, which was purportedly a flagship phone back when it was launched earlier this year. Now, if we get into build quality, the phone is made out of a new material called Alkalido. This is a really soft to touch material. However, it is fairly robust and it feels pretty solid in the hand. They also have a new loop design surface which basically is rounded on all sides and it fits beautifully in the hand. The phone is available in 3 colors: the blue, black and a platinum color, and the phones look extremely premium and feel excellent in the hand. As far as hardware is concerned, Sony is primarily focusing on the camera, but if we talk about what else is in this device, over at the front you have a 5.2-inch Full HD 1920 by 1080p display. You also get Gorilla Glass 4 and the Triluminous display for mobile technology. You also get the X Reality mobile picture engine and dynamic contrast enhancement. All Sony features built into the display. The display is pretty gorgeous despite the fact that it's only a 1080p display. However, it looks fantastic indoors as well as outdoors. Now you do have dual speakers, both of them are forward firing, and they are placed above and below the display. So when you hold the phone in a horizontal fashion, the speakers will be pointing towards you. Now above the display is a 13 megapixel front facing camera. It has a 22mm wide angle lens and an f2 aperture. The Android touch buttons are on the display, so you don't have any capacitive touch buttons. If you look at the bottom of the device, you get a USB Type-C charging port along with a microphone pinhole. Over at the right, you have a dedicated camera shutter button, the volume rockers and the fingerprint sensor, which is also the power button, which sits on the right of the device, very conveniently located. And if you hold the phone in your right hand, the thumb fits right this spot. Now over at the top, Sony has still kept the 3.5mm headphone jack, so you get that, and you also get a secondary noise cancellation microphone. Over at the left is where your hybrid SIM tray is. The Indian variant is going to be a dual SIM variant. Back has the main 23 megapixel Sony camera. Now this camera is quite interesting. You have a triple image sensing technology, so you get predictive hybrid autofocus. This also predicts where your subject is going to be and focuses there. You also get laser autofocus, which is now a feature on this, and you also get an RGB IC focusing capability so that you get more accurate colors. So a bunch of camera technologies on the camera of the Sony Xperia XZ. You get a 1/2.3 Exmor RS 23 megapixel sensor, a 24mm lens, and you also get 4K video recording and complete manual control. Now running everything is a Qualcomm Snapdragon 820 chipset, which is a 64-bit chip. You get 2.15 gigahertz on quad cores. You also get the Adreno 510 GPU. The device has 3 GB of RAM and 64 GB of storage for the Indian variant, which is the one which will take 2 SIM cards or 1 SIM card and a micro SD card. The battery, which seems to be slightly less according to me, is a 2900 mAh battery, but you do get battery care Qnova charging, so that means that your battery will be charged properly and maintained properly, so you should get a good battery life. In terms of the lifetime of the battery should be longer. You also get Quick Charge 3.0 using the charger. Now, as far as the user interface is concerned, it's pretty Sony, and you do have Sony styling. If you get the blue color, you have a blue tint on the main theme of the device. If you get the black color, it's a black tint, and if you get the platinum color, it's a fairly whitish tint on the theme. Of course, you can change these themes according to your requirements by simply holding down your finger on the main home screen, which is really one of the features that Sony has. A lot of customizations on their user interface. The UI, however, is fast and responsive. You don't have a lot of bloatware. You do have a bunch of applications that are preloaded that I wouldn't have liked, but the good thing is that you can disable them. For those who are interested, you do get a 3-month subscription of Sony Live and 2 games from Gameloft, which are free with the phone. So in case you want these 2 games, Modern Combat 5 and asphalt nitro. Now, interestingly enough, the Sony Xperia XZ also has a 5-axis image stabilization. Traditionally, in most handheld cameras, you get 4-axis image stabilization. In the Xperia XZ, you get 5-axis image stabilization. So you get extremely smooth 4K video. Now, the phone is also IP65, 68 certified. So you get dual certifications. You can sort of take it in the water with you. It will support 4G on both SIM cards, and it also does support VoLTE or Voice over LTE. You also get ViLTE support and VO Wi-Fi support, so you can also do voice over Wi-Fi when that and if that technology comes to India. So if you have any questions or queries, drop them in the comment section below. We are going to be reviewing this device over the coming days and coming back to you with a full review. So if you have any questions, I'm going to try and include those in the final review and see if I can answer those. If you do like this video, guys, if you do like the effort, give this video a big thumbs up and make sure you've hit the subscribe button if you've not already subscribed to iGyaan. It's completely free and you get all the latest information on tech as soon as we can post it. Do check us out on Facebook. We are 1 million strong and growing every day, so that is fantastic. Twitter, Instagram, and Snapchat for our daily tech updates. Visit us on iGyaan.in, and I'll see you next time, guys. This is me, Bharat. Thank you guys for watching.